Hey everyone, welcome back to the Chill English podcast, where we help you relax, learn, and grow. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lily. Today we're talking about something that affects almost everyone at some point. Overthinking. Have you ever had a great idea but didn't take action because you kept thinking about all the what-ifs?
Oh, absolutely. Overthinking is like a mental trap. We analyze, we hesitate, and before we know it, we've missed an opportunity.
Exactly. So, in this episode, we'll explore why overthinking happens, how it stops us from growing, and most importantly, how to break free and just start.
And we've prepared a free PDF guide for you with practical tips to stop overthinking and start taking action.
Plus, this PDF is designed to help you practice English in an easy and effective way. You can find the link in the description, so be sure to check it out.
So, let's start with a simple question. Why do we overthink? Lily, what do you think?
Well, I think overthinking usually comes from fear. Fear of failure. Fear of making the wrong choice. Fear of what others might say. It's like our brain tries to protect us from making mistakes.
That makes sense. It's like when you want to start a new project, but your mind keeps saying, what if it doesn't work? What if people judge me? What if I'm not good enough?
Right. But the problem is, the more we think, the less we do. And doing nothing is actually worse than making mistakes.
Totally. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine wanted to start a YouTube channel. He spent months researching, watching tutorials, buying the best equipment, and planning everything. But guess what? He never posted a single video.
Wow. Why not?
Because he kept overthinking. What if my videos aren't perfect? What if nobody watches? He was so focused on avoiding failure that he never even tried.
That's such a common problem. We wait for the perfect moment, but that moment never comes.
So here's the first lesson. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Instead of waiting to be perfect, just start. Learn along the way.
Yes. Now let's talk about how overthinking kills growth. Have you ever noticed that successful people take action quickly?
Oh yeah. They don't waste time analyzing every single detail. They take risks, make mistakes, learn fast, and move forward.
Exactly. Meanwhile, overthinkers stay in the same place, stuck in their own thoughts.
It's like standing in front of a swimming pool, thinking, what if the water is too cold? What if I can't swim well? What if people laugh at me? But the best way to know is just to jump in.
Did you know that overthinking actually affects our brain chemistry? When we overthink, our brain releases stress hormones like cortisol, making us feel anxious and overwhelmed.
That's interesting. So overthinking isn't just a bad habit. It actually makes us feel worse and less capable of taking action.
Exactly. Scientists say that our brain creates mental loops when we think too much. The more we repeat negative thoughts, the deeper they get wired into our minds, making it harder to break free.
That's powerful. So, if you feel stuck because of overthinking, here are 3 practical tips to break free.
Tip number 1. Set a time limit for decisions. If you keep thinking about something for too long, give yourself a deadline. For example, I will decide in 24 hours. This forces you to take action.
That's a great strategy. Tip number 2. Focus on the next small step. Instead of worrying about the whole journey, just take the first step. Want to start a blog? Just write 1 paragraph today.
And tip number 3. Accept that mistakes are part of the process. Every successful person has failed many times. The difference is, they didn't stop.
You know, I think a big reason people overthink is that they are afraid of failure. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success.
That's such an important mindset shift. Every successful person has stories of failure. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before Harry Potter was published. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company before returning to make Apple legendary.
And those failures didn't stop them. They learned and kept going.
So Brian, let's give our listeners a challenge.
Great idea. Here it is. Think of something you've been overthinking about. Now, take the first step today. Just 1 small action.
And don't forget to share your experience with us. We love hearing your stories.
That's right. And as a special bonus, we've created a free PDF with practical steps to help you break free from overthinking. Plus, This PDF is designed to make learning English easier and more effective for you. You can download it using the link in the description.
Yes, this guide will help you move from thinking to doing, while also improving your English skills in a simple and fun way. So don't miss it.
Overthinking kills growth, but action creates success. So stop thinking and start doing.
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who needs a little push to take action.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Chill English podcast for more motivation and learning. Also, check out the free PDF in the description. It's packed with helpful tips and exercises to make learning English easy and effective.
See you next time.